What's up, guys? I'm like the title suggests, watching the Alabama, the Alabama Georgia game. I appreciate anybody who comes and tunes in and watches with me. I've been chilling mostly today, but editing some, making some content, playing some NHL My Player. Right now, I have some blueberry muffin flour that I'm about to pack into one of these elephant rolling papers, one of these combs, and then gonna. I've been just watching the game. I've been packing these black elephant rolling ones. I think I'm gonna get some other ones. I have multiple different types. These have smiley faces on them, so I think I'm gonna roll one of these or pack one of these smiley face J's. Pick. I grew up a Bama fan, so I'm definitely swayed more towards Bama than Georgia. And of course, Bama's going to beat Georgia. Like, Georgia don't beat Bama that often, especially not in the last 15 years, 10 to 15 years. But they're in the red zone. Damn. That might be ball game. If Alabama scores here after this drive or during this drive, that might be the end of the game. I know that U of H is playing right now too. Trust me, guys, I'm not a usually avid fan of football, but I have nothing else to do tonight. And oh shit, U of H is getting their ass kicked. Never mind. You don't want to put that on. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Hope you guys are having a good weekend in general. I don't expect probably too many people to get on. I know a lot of people, do shit Saturday night, do a lot of shit other than just hang out with me, and I didn't announce it. Do a lot of shows and hang out with me like on live on here. And like I said, I didn't announce the fact that I would be coming on live, so I wouldn't expect too many people to even pull up for real. But whoever is here, thank you. I'm about to get to packing this smiley face right now. Michael, what's good? Jay, what's good? Keezy, appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys have been having a good Saturday. Go check out my short if you want to. I just dropped it. I probably need to add the shorts to the top of the channel, but regardless, that's where I see all the big YouTubers doing. All the big YouTubers have their shorts just like lined up at the top of the channel. I probably need to take or heed their warning or their advice. Yeah, Roll Tide for sure. I'm not going to fill up this whole cone. I really don't want to pack that much right now. I don't need that much. I actually just smoked before I got on here. But the game was decently close when I had decided to get on live. Then Alabama scored a long touchdown at the beginning of this half, and it looks like they're probably – I can't go based off of this, but looking how momentum's going, they might score again here soon. Damn. I haven't watched college football hardly at all. I watched the overtime game with Alabama against Auburn last week. That's all I've seen. And I only watched overtime. This blueberry is nice. It's smooth. It's sweet. It looks so similar to the Georgia pie. You'd be thinking that dealers be hoeing, giving you the same strain with different names. And it's possible. It's possible. And I don't mind as much considering they're both like hitting like an indica and they're both gas. Terrible. Oh. Gee, sorry if I'm not talking a lot. This game is, I mean, this drive's huge to me, the way I be seeing football. Like, obviously, there's a whole nother quarter left, but this is a drive that could really. That's a bet. So Georgia's about to get the ball back. They'll probably we'll see if they score here. This game close again. Sorry. What is everybody smoking on? Lemon granada. That's what's up. Everybody else? Yeah, for sure. But Jay, obviously they did. They just didn't get it. So we'll see what lies ahead. If Georgia scores here, it's about to be a big fourth quarter, and I'm excited to watch it. I'm glad I'm tuning in. These are the type of games, football wise, that I want to watch. Shit, obviously. You never get stray names. I got you, John. Yeah, I'm in a legal state. Dealers that have huge repertoires here and shit. Like it's a whole different situation. I don't know if you're in a legal state or not, but out here you can get the stray names though. It's just straight fire. I got you. I got you, John. I understand that. Jay, I mean, I'm a Bama fan, but I wouldn't mind if the Bulldogs came back. Just considering I'm sitting on live watching it, I would enjoy to see it. I would enjoy to see it come down to the wire, like an OT game or some shit like that. It would be stressful because I want Alabama to win, but not that stressful because it's not like the Astros or the Rockets or something like that to where I care. But I'm dead, Keezy. Little rivalry, not bad for the chat. Cherry, Colorado. That's what's up, Emperor. Yeah, Jacobs, they're kids. You know, kids make hella mistakes. I'm from Southwest. I'm from Mo City, and recently I was living in the Galleria. When I before I moved out here to Chicago, I was living in the Galleria area, but I grew up in Mo City. What about you, ABC? What side of Houston you from? Sorry if the reception or the picture gets a little bit bad sometimes. Hang in there with me. I'm also watching the game, and I'm sure Nicole's streaming a movie or some shit like that in there. And I'm not that close to the Wi Fi. So if it goes in and out a bit, I'm sorry about that, guys. You from Spring? I got you. To move, John. Like, why not? I'll continue to move. Moving is kind of like a part of who I am. I like moving, finding new locations, shit like that, relocating, like that's my shit. I like traveling too, but I like moving. And I needed to get to a legal state. Like living in an illegal state when there's 41 medical states now in the US, choosing to live in one of the nine completely illegal states is like dumb to me if you really want to be in the cannabis market. But that's how. Oh, I said Mo City. Yeah, I'm from Missouri City, Missouri City, Texas, off of Highway 6. Bro, Mathis, I don't know if y'all watching that shit. Mathis just curled that nigga, bro, onto the ground. This shit was crazy. Oh, yeah, Jay. I remember. John, if you need to move, you need to move. And only you can make that decision. I told my girlfriend, I even told her, like, you can decide where we move for real. Like, I'm not, like, I got a couple prerequisites, but after that, you can decide. And she pretty much was like, all right, Chicago. And then I was like, you sure? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, bet. We're going to Chicago then. That's how the decision was made. And then I'm good at the apartment searching and stuff and the negotiations and all that type of stuff. So we, like 6 weeks before we moved out here, we drove up here actually from Houston. We looked around. All right, this area is good. And then we started calling apartment complexes. I negotiated some of the terms and we moved out here 6 weeks later. That's my story of moving, with a little bit of stress in there, saving, stuff like that happening all at the same time. But typical moving stuff. And I say typical moving stuff, realizing that a lot of people really haven't moved too much. But I've moved so many times now that, I mean, states 3 or 4 times, but like cities 8 or 9, 10 times type shit. So it's kind of just a part of my life, at least my young adulthood life. Maybe I settle down in Chicago and I end up staying here for the next 20 years. Who knows? But more than likely, it'll be 2 to 3. Like that's where it usually feels healthy, is like 2 to 3 at this point in my life, and a lot of it for me, honestly, depends on in the media space I'm in, and with the weed, like media and weed converging, there might be a reason I might want to move to New York when like full legalization happens, and that'll take a couple years for that to happen, and then it'll take a couple years for like the full marketing strides to push and shit. It'll take some time in New York, but I might end up setting up in New York and doing shit there too. So we'll see. I'm pretty transparent about what I like to do or what I feel like what my moves are in terms of that, because things could easily change, you know. And I plan on doing a lot of traveling while I live out here too. But I go where like the market goes, the money goes, my passions go, stuff like that. I don't obviously I know a lot of people go where like they're comfortable and safest at home and stuff like that, but I'm hardly comfortable and borderline safe at home, so I like to keep it moving. But I can't tell people. So like when people ask me, a lot of people in Texas ask me about weed and shit like that, weed market and stuff like that. And to really make money, you have to move unless you want to move completely illegally. And every nobody wants to hear that answer from me. But if you live in an illegal state, or even if you live in a state to where they've set up the laws to where they won't let you in, you're gonna have to be a YouTuber or you're gonna have to move. It's just the unfortunate circumstance. It's like wanting to work in the oil business but living in um I don't know, wherever oil isn't. Not living in Houston or the Midwest and some of those like fracking areas and shit like that. Like there's only a few places if you work in the oil industry you can live. There's only a few places if you want to make movies and be a movie star that you can live. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of one of those things. And right now, if you want to be in the weed industry, there's only a few places, especially that's affordable to most people. There's only a few places you can live. Daniel, appreciate you tuning in from far out. That's what's up. That's dope. That's the dope thing about live streaming at different times. Like people from all over the world have a chance to tune in. Appreciate it. Sheesh. Georgia is just gonna come out here and just shit the bed like that. You gotta take the field goal there, bro. Take the points. See the points go on the board. 4th and 9 is crazy. That's it's borderline disrespectful. To be going for 4th and 9 in the third quarter, down 14, is like almost disrespectful. John, yeah, for sure. Appreciate you tuning in until your phone died. Thank you. Hope you find a charger sometime soon. Keezy, I agree with you, but still, with that being the case, all states are not available for people that have normal amounts of investment money to get into the market. There's actually very few states like that. Because you can't just look at the state being legal. All right, everybody can do it. No, some of them have like high risk lottery systems and stuff like that. There's only a few of the states to where people can just go in and open a business. And really, the only one I can think of is Oklahoma. Michigan's a little bit like that. Boston, I think it's possible, but they still have very strict laws. Like it's not. And so I never want to break anybody's dreams or anything like that, but I also want people to be realistic about where they can fit into the cannabis market because the government is not making it simple in most states for the average person to be into the cannabis market past the bud tender or manager position. Ben Tom here said Pennsylvania requires 500,000 in cash as collateral in a bank account for a dispensary license. And I believe it 100% because Florida, I think it's something like 2 million. You got to have for like the applications and all that type of shit. It's like this isn't money that people can just raise. People could raise $2 million. Everybody should be able to be good. You know, like it's not that easy, and you still have to get the license. And then once you have the license, then you have to pass all the city codes for locations and all that type of stuff. Then you have to get taxed for all your products. Then you have to figure out how to market within the marketing lanes that they're going to give you in each state. It's a lot more complex than just weeds available. You know, I can sell it, and it's unfortunate. I mean, I guess it has to be controlled because people they have to at least have some level of safety, but at the same time, it's demoralizing for like the common man who just wants to try to find his way into the weed market. Like if you wanted to just, but anything like this, it's hard to you couldn't just make your own brand of cigarettes. You couldn't just you can make a microbrewery for beer and stuff, but it's still not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. Getting alcohol licenses and stuff is not easy either. So it's all political, how much money you got, and location. Bent time exactly, and for no reason. Like it's just because they can. Like application fee non-refundable 50K, just because they can say it's that much. Like, but what is that doing? Like it's giving a certain demographic the power to have all of them. How is that high THCA hemp? I'm not even familiar with it. How is it? Exactly. No, like any of those vice related companies that's how it's medical, but they would put it in like that vice category, anything like that, they're gonna tax you high. It's expensive. That's a bit Zab. Let me know. Your PA medical card, that's what's up, Isaac. I'm gonna get one out here eventually. 5 people watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Please hit the like button. I know I'm on a couple different channels, so it probably looks like nobody's on there, but there's a few people on. I'm on StreamYard using it, so appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Isaac, appreciate it. Had to put that shit out. I'm dead. Zap out there lit. I'm dead. Was the dispensary experience in Michigan good? I plan on getting over there here soon. Here in Pittsburgh, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm not too far from Michigan, so I plan on getting over there. And there's, I think, one decent ski lift I heard in Michigan. I'm sure people would laugh at me for saying that, but I heard there's one, I think it's in Michigan, like one decent one that I might just hit up if I'm bored one weekend. Engage dispensary, that's dope. I got you, Zap, but the price is decent. Isaac, I got some blueberry muffin in the air riser. I'm enjoying this game right now. It's nice having something to do while live streaming too, because I'm just sitting here watching this shit. And I'm glad I got my dad Paramount Plus for his birthday, because obviously I get to sign into it as well. And Paramount Plus be having the sports and shit. Because before I'd have to like illegally stream it or some shit like that. But so like the highest level was 60 Zap. I got you. Capone, what's good? I mean, I'm always making some type of content. Y'all go check out the short I made. It's also on Instagram and TikTok. I put a couple of them up. Put one on my personal channel, one on the Cannabis Library. I'll probably cross post them in a couple days or something like that. But just trying to find more creative ways to do shit. Oh yeah, no, I don't have any more. I'm about to get some new ones made here soon. I need to get some merch like in 2022 when I say soon. So not before the end of the year, but by 2022 I want to get some merch made. Pick Six, Alabama. Damn. Pick six, Alabama. That's ball game. 21 skunk. I'll give you all a link. Yeah, whenever I post it, whenever I put some up, I'll go on live. The people on live will be the first people to know and shit. That's game. I'm dead. Nah, it's been a minute, but we stopped making content. Like, he stopped making content a while ago. I live out in Chicago now. I got you, Ben. Yeah, we got those brands out here as well. I don't know if we have Moxie, but we for sure got Cresco and GTI and shit. I got some Rhythm and some Shine, like Shake right here. I'm telling people in Alabama, I mean, last week they got the scare. That like game against Auburn was probably good for them. It humbled them a little bit. They realized, all right, we can lose, and they coming back this week and beating these niggas' asses. Yeah, they got humbled, but still won barely. Barely. But that's all that matters is they won. That's literally all that matters. I had damn near even forgot about last week while watching this bitch. That's just how it goes. I think they still would have gone to the SEC championship though if they had lost last week. For sure, Isaac. Volcano hybrid. That's what's up, man. I'm faded. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kind of watching the game, kind of looking straight through the screen. I'm gonna have to try that out, Isaac. I'll do a review for that if I get some. I got you. I haven't tried the PAX pod before. Sheesh, what a throw and catch. What a throw. Shit, if y'all are watching that game. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I got this blueberry what's it called blueberry muffin today. This is what I'll be smoking on through the weekend at least. Probably hopefully till Tuesday, and then like Tuesday I'll pick something else up. This hoe is ripping, bro. For real. This air riser always be ripping. Sheesh, nice touchdown. Sheesh. That's a nice drive. Sorry, I was texting my dad a second about this game. Cause that was a nice drive by Georgia. I am hungry. After this game, I'm about to go fuck up some type of food. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. Sorry, guys, if I'm not talking enough. I'm pretty cooked. I'm watching the rest of this game right now. I'm still vaping on some of this blueberry muffin. I'm glad Alabama's winning. That was a nice last drive by Georgia. Do you guys have any Sunday plans? Well, I've been wanting to go ice skating bad. I want to learn how to play hockey. That shit looks fun. And they be having adult leagues and shit like that. I might sign up for one of those. Just cause I miss playing sports, competing in some shit. I'll be bored as hell. Jay, what's good? I got some blueberry muffin in the air riser. 38-24 Bama, fourth quarter. Sheesh. It's a big play because there's some time left. There's some time left. Good throw. Got a punt. Two people in the chat. What's good? The two people in the chat. Y'all doing all right tonight? I'm not too worried about how many people on here. Either way, I'm gonna be smoking, chilling, watching the game in here. So I might as well just keep them alive. And if anybody got any fun shit to say or any funny shit to say, it'll at least make my night better. see that Angry Birds commercial? That hoe is actually fucking hilarious. Why are these birds so angry? I'm dead. Jay, appreciate it. Might have two J's on now. So about to see if Georgia can score down 14, 8 minutes and 16 seconds left. There's enough time, but they got to score quickly. They got to score within like 2.5 minutes. And then get a 3 and out, like maybe 6-play drive, because the clock will be at 5 minutes. So if it's like a 3-play drive, if it's a 3 and out, you have time to score again. If it's not a 3 and out, 6-play drive or something like that, you're looking at maybe a minute left to get the ball, and that's if you stop them. So they really need to score fast. And then right now, they shouldn't have to kick an onside kick, I don't think, though, depending on how fast they score, if they score. Sheesh. Georgia's fucked. 38-24 Alabama, 7:20 left. Ooh, 6 people on. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a good Saturday, whoever these new people are. Pimpinator, yo, what's good? Hope your Saturday's been fun. Either fun, productive, relaxing, however you wanted it or intended for it to go. Hopefully it's gone that way. Oh, Alabama's going to win it all this year again. Georgia's the only team that could beat them, and everybody else sucks. Like Cincinnati? No way. I mean, maybe. Watch I make this video and people are like, "Ha!" But I couldn't see Cincinnati doing that shit, like beating Alabama or Georgia, because Georgia still might go to the tournament, and it'll be another. And then this could be the national championship also. It's either going to be the national championship or the one before that, the semifinal, because the rest of the country is not very good. Or I haven't heard or seen any teams that can compete with either one of these teams. I'm looking up the rankings right now. Michigan's decent, but I don't believe in it because I didn't believe in Ohio State. I don't believe in Ohio State. Oklahoma State, they play in the Big 12. Can't be legit. What's Oklahoma State's record? Yeah, no. I'm looking at Oklahoma State and their win record and stuff. They're not good enough either. So Alabama damn near has to win it. Because Cincinnati, there's no way. And Oklahoma State has 2 losses, so I don't think they're going to be able to get in. Michigan, Alabama is a good game. It's probably going to be Michigan, Alabama in the semifinal. Because Michigan won the Big Ten championship? Or have they played it yet? Michigan played Big Ten championship tonight, 7:00. Baylor's beat Oklahoma twice. So Baylor is going to jump Oklahoma State because, they beat them twice. That was Oklahoma State's chance of going to the playoffs. And so, Michigan wins tonight. It'll be Michigan, Alabama. Cincinnati's about to beat Houston. And Georgia will probably stay in. I think it'll be 2 SEC teams, Jay. It makes sense. Yeah, because as long as they won't put Notre Dame in it, and they can't put Ohio State in it, because they definitely can't put 2 Big Ten teams in it. I think it'll be 2 SEC teams. But they were just talking about it, and they were saying how Michigan, if they win, it's in. But if Michigan loses tonight, then it's no doubt Alabama and Georgia are in. No doubt. But Michigan seems like they've been building their program the right way. I haven't been watching Michigan play, though. So 3rd and 5, another potential like 3 and out. Yeah, Chip Kelly. And they're out of the playoffs, so he's like, fuck it. LSU a better chance. Notre Dame sucks, and they always will suck. I'm sorry. It's elite schools. You can't. There's too many players, too many things in motion. Like the elite schools can have basketball players like that, no matter how smart they are, because they can just have one year and done. And also, there's only like 12 people on the team, In football, you got to maintain 80 kids. So like the schools that are super hard like that, hard, especially unless they're like pretty big private schools like TCU, Baylor, like those kids just get passed through. But schools like Notre Dame, Duke, like schools like that, Rice, it's going to be tough for them to ever compete because of how tough the academic standard is. Sheesh, flag. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Alabama 38, Georgia 24. Oh, this game's about over. Georgia had to get a stop faster. Oh, and it's a new set of downs. It's all over. I'm happy Alabama's winning though. If I'm a cheer for a team, it'll be Alabama. I don't like Texas Tech. I don't like Texas Tech. I don't think they practice. When you watch Texas Tech play football, I'm like, there's no way these niggas be practicing. You know, I used to practice football a lot, and when I watch them play, I'm like, there's no way they practice this shit. It's like going to a play and nobody knows any of their lines. It's literally what it's like watching those niggas play football. I can't watch this shit. Yeah, I heard about there's like money in the wall or some shit that was reported stolen a long time ago. So is that going to be like an insurance fraud scheme or something like that? Is that what that would be? I know nothing about it. I've always been indifferent to him. I went to one of his services and it just felt like I was at a TV program because I was. So I didn't really like that aspect, but I've never really had too much of an issue with his message or anything like that. But seems like he's getting caught up in some scam shit. Oh fuck A&M and UT though. But what about them? But I don't fuck with them. If I fuck with anybody in Texas, I fuck with Texas Tech. But I don't rep Texas Tech football, and I will not watch it. Even when they had Pat Mahomes, it was tough to watch. As somebody who played a lot of football, year of small school football and shit like that, but regardless, like tons of hours in film rooms and shit like that, it's tough watching Texas Tech play. But A&M and UT, absolutely not. You watch Texas Tech football? That's what's up. I used to back when I was crazy. It'll always let you down. John was good. Appreciate you tuning back in. I'm still just chilling. I was hitting the vaporizer. I'm pretty lit now. I'm actually hungry as hell. Yeah, that's why these head injuries and shit like that, bro. That's why my kid's not gonna be able to play football. What about him, Jay? No, nobody in the Big 12 I like other than Texas Tech. Nobody else. Nobody else do I really even remotely like. The only other college that I remotely like would be Alabama. That's not true. U of H. I'm a decent U of H fan. I could fuck with U of H. But even when they join the Big 12, I don't know if I'll be able to rock with them anymore. I think there'll be too much dissension in the ranks. Because already Texas Tech plays them like all the time and shit. But once they're in the same conference, I don't know. But I fuck with U of H overall. Like growing up and stuff, like I was a U of H sports fan, I would say. Shit, guys, been on here over an hour. I don't have a ton more to say. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes left. Alabama's up a couple touchdowns. Looks like they're more than likely going to win. Oh yeah, and they still have the ball. 2 minutes left. Damn, he's beat SEC East opponents 33 in a row. Oh my goodness, he's beat Georgia so many times in a row. That is insane. Nick Saban out here wreaking havoc on the SEC East. Mizzou, Florida, Vanderbilt, these niggas. That shit is hilarious. All right. I think this game's done. So since this game's done, I'm gonna sign out. I gotta go find something to eat. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me, chilling with me for this last hour. See you guys later.